Ryan and I have something to tell you.
She's pregnant.
But, well, there's two. We're pregnant with twins. Little Homestead. As you've seen from the thumbnail and maybe our Facebook post, if you also are friends with us on Facebook, we are expecting again, and we are actually expecting twins, and I'm just so excited about this. And it is a huge reason why our posting has been way down. We haven't posted as many videos as normal. I've been so cautious and careful because I'm so nervous and worried to lose this pregnancy. So anyway, I wanted to tell you the whole story, and I thought it's a perfect place to bring you back into the plant room, which this room will have to be switching into either the baby's room or Emmett's room very soon. So anyway, I'm going to take you back to 2021, and I'm going to just share a little bit of what happened in 2021. In January of 2021, we found out we were pregnant, and we were very excited. And it felt like it would be perfect spacing from Emmett to this next baby. And then actually on March 28th in 2021, we lost that baby. And that was our first time to go through miscarriage, our first time to have pregnancy loss. It was just a very difficult thing to go through, and the doctor told us we could try right away if we wanted, but I was feeling like I felt like there was one more baby that was supposed to come to our family, and I felt like so if you're a spiritual person or if you pray, I felt I had prayed about this matter very intently. So maybe if you do pray or maybe you understand how I'm feeling with, I prayed about this subject intently, and I thought, well, I feel like one more baby is supposed to come to our family. So I wasn't ready to try right away, though. I was very nervous about getting pregnant again. So we did not try for another baby until the middle of 2021, and we thought, okay, my body has healed. Everything is, we're still sad that we lost the first baby, but we need to continue and move forward. We know that God is in control, and He has our first baby that we lost. And I mean, we have 5 children before that, and then this is the first baby that we lost. And we just had a lot of faith that Heavenly Father was taking good care of that baby, and that baby's purpose was to go back to heaven, and we don't know why. And so anyway, we decided to try again, and we got pregnant very quickly. We usually do get pregnant very quickly if we're not preventing. And we made it pretty far into that pregnancy. We made it 13 weeks, and the baby was really healthy and strong and looking like everything was going great. And we had decided to tell family because it was, we decided to tell people early in that pregnancy. And we just felt really good about it. I kept having a worry that we would lose the pregnancy just because I still kept thinking about when we lost our baby in March. And so anyway, we decided to get pregnant again. We got pregnant again, tell everyone pretty early, and then we lost that baby on October 8th, 2021. And so again, we went through, and this time it was a little harder because we were farther along in the pregnancy. We had told everyone, and it was just devastating because, that baby was perfectly formed. He was a little baby boy, and he was just so beautiful and so perfect, and it was so hard. Like, I can't even describe how hard it was. And at that point, when we had gotten, we named that baby Liam because we knew he was a boy. And so, and we did name the other baby, we named the other baby Skylar. It's a gender neutral name. So because we didn't know the gender of our first baby that we lost. But the second baby we lost, he was a boy, and his name was Liam. And at that point, when we had gotten pregnant with Liam, we both were, okay, this is our last pregnancy. I'm going to share this. I don't know. I hope Ryan's okay with me sharing this. It's a little personal, a little private, but when we got pregnant with Liam, Ryan went ahead and scheduled his vasectomy. So he scheduled his vasectomy for January, and we were pretty sure that's our last pregnancy. Our family is complete. We're so happy. And, then we lost Liam on October 8th, and Ryan's surgery was already scheduled. And again, the doctors told us the same thing. As soon as you're feeling better, you can try again if you want. But I had really no desire to try again. And I was really, really sad. I can't even describe the sadness. Losing a baby is so hard. I always was so sad for my friends who struggled with infertility or struggled to get pregnant or struggled with having miscarriage after miscarriage. And my heart went out to them, and I felt so bad for them, but I didn't understand the pain and how hard it really is until I went through it myself. And so that has been something that has been very difficult. But at the end of October, I started having this feeling like, maybe we should try one more time. And I know it's crazy because I almost died, because that was a really, really, really hard miscarriage because I bled so much. Anyway, I have a video on that. I'm not going to go into details on that. But because it was the end of October and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I know I almost died. And I just had this feeling, maybe we should try one more time. Maybe we should try one more time. And so I brought it up to Ryan, and he was like, no, absolutely not. We're not trying again. You almost lost your life. We are not trying for any more pregnancies. We have a beautiful family. We have 5 healthy kids. Let's just raise our family. And so I was like, okay. And then in November, that feeling came again. Maybe we should just try one more time. Like, I kept feeling like, I think we should maybe try one more time before you get the surgery. And I brought it up to him again in November. Same thing, no. And then it was December, and there's like a couple of weeks until he's getting his vasectomy, and I'm thinking, there's no way we'll get pregnant anyway now. And then at that point he was like, there's no way we'll get pregnant. There's only a couple of weeks until the vasectomy. Like, who knows when I'm even ovulating because of the miscarriages? Like, who knows what my cycle is doing? And so then we decided to just not use protection. And anyway, and we got pregnant around Christmas time, and we got our positive pregnancy test on January 7th, our positive home test on January 7th. And I was flooded with emotions of like, I'm so happy we get to try one more time to have a pregnancy. I'm so nervous. I'm excited. I feel grateful Heavenly Father is blessing us with another spirit. And it's perfect timing. Like, there could have been no better timing because Ryan's surgery is still happening. We're not changing that. We really are going through with that. And it was just really a lot of emotions. And I've been petrified to move, to do anything. I've been drinking as much water as I can, eating as healthy as I can, and just doing everything I could to support this pregnancy and this baby. And I called the doctor right away, and then I got a really, really bad UTI, urinary tract infection, and I thought I had a kidney stone because it was so, so painful. And the thing is, when you're pregnant, you cannot get on very strong medications for urinary tract infections. And actually, in fact, when I'm pregnant, I really avoid pretty much all medication. I'm very leery of even taking like regular Tylenol or ibuprofen. I just don't mess with it because I don't know. There's just not enough studies. And I'm just like too afraid that any kind of medicine will hurt our baby. And I usually just, if I have a cold, I just take a spoonful of honey and drink soup and warm lemon water. Like, that's literally my remedy for everything when I'm pregnant. But when you have a UTI, you really have to get on antibiotics because it can harm the baby. And so we went to the doctor, we let them know, because I had to go to the walk-in clinic because my OB, the other thing that happened that was so crazy during this time is my OB was so busy. And so they didn't have any room for any appointments for us. And I'm like already nervous about this pregnancy. Like, oh my goodness, what if we lose the pregnancy? I need to talk to them about getting on. I had learned about a hormone called progesterone. Maybe that was what my body didn't do. Maybe my body didn't produce progesterone. And so I wanted to get in right away, but we couldn't. And so I ended up having to go to a walk-in clinic, a doctor I don't know, who was actually very, very sweet and kind. And I'm so grateful that he took such good care of us, and he got me on medicine right away, gave me instructions, special instructions for someone who's pregnant. And so I'm like, okay. And I took the medicine, and then we had our first OB appointment. And I was still very nervous, and that appointment was in January. I don't remember the exact date of that appointment, but I remember she took the little handheld ultrasound and looked in, and we saw a sac forming. So we saw one sac forming, and we were very excited that she was excited. It seemed like it wasn't any big deal and everything was going great. And she prescribed me progesterone right away because of the 2 miscarriages, and just making sure that, you know, if your progesterone level is low, let's get you on this right away just to make sure. And I was like, okay. So I take that medicine every night, and our plan is to stay on that medicine until I'm 16 weeks along. So fast forward, then we had to wait like 4 weeks to go back in, or maybe it was only 2 weeks. It was only 2 weeks. We had to wait, and then we had an ultrasound. And at that point, I thought that I was 8 weeks pregnant at that point, but the ultrasound revealed that I was only 6 weeks pregnant at that point. So in my head, I thought that we had already gotten to 10 weeks by the time we got to the doctor. And so when we went in, I'm sorry, with pregnancy comes some reflex stuff. I might edit that out. I might not. I don't know. This is real life here. And so we go to the doctor, and I have special instructions to drink a lot of water before the ultrasound to come with a full bladder. And the whole time I was just praying, please let this baby have a heartbeat. Please let this baby have arms and legs. Please let this baby have a face, and that this baby, that I just bless, like I was asking Heavenly Father to please make sure the baby's entire body was forming correctly, because it's not in my control. I'm doing the best I can to like live a healthy lifestyle, but I realized no matter what, it's not my choice if I get to keep this baby. It's Heavenly Father's choice. And I was so scared that maybe his answer to us would be that we didn't get to keep this baby, and I was so scared that we would be going to an ultrasound and find out that our baby had died or that our baby had problems, because our first baby that we lost did have problems. And so anyway, I was just so nervous. So I am not very good at drinking water, which I'm getting better, but on the drive over, I drank 4 water bottles, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad. We actually had to stop. There's a town in between. Our town is pretty far away from doctor's office, so there's a town in between here and our doctor's office, and I had to stop in that town to go to the bathroom because I had to go so bad. And when I got there, they're like, do you have a full bladder? And I'm like, oh yes, I definitely have a full bladder. And we got into the ultrasound room, and she was asking if I had a full bladder, and I was like, yes, I do. I am really nervous. I'm hoping that the ultrasound will go well, and I really want the pictures to be clear. And so I drank a lot of water before I got here. And so, I pull up my shirt to show my belly and get on the little table, little chair, the ultrasound chair. And you lay down, and I don't know if I've ever been so nervous in my whole life. It was almost like when I had to take a test in college or something, and I was like, what if I fail this test? But it's like, I have no control over if I fail or pass this test. So I lay down on the bench. I guess that's what it's called, a little bench. And she's very nice. The ultrasound tech was very nice. And she was like, okay. And she put the wand, is it called an ultrasound wand? She put the ultrasound wand right on my belly. And then I didn't see what was happening inside of my uterus, but she quickly went across it And she went, oh, I really need to check something over here really fast. And let me tell you guys, that has never happened to me before. This is my 8th pregnancy. I've had 7 pregnancies. And every time I get an ultrasound, all they do is stick the ultrasound wand right on your uterus, look straight at the baby, and start telling you all about the baby. Here's this, that, and not really, they don't tell you that much, but you can see the baby right away. And when she did that, my heart just sunk when she said, oh, I need to check something over here really fast. And we were kind of looking at nothing for a couple of minutes. And I almost started crying. I was just like, well, the baby died. I knew this was going to happen. I'm grateful that we got one last chance to be pregnant. And I just knew. I just was like, oh my goodness, the baby is gone. Like, we don't get to keep this baby either. And so she started asking us questions like, is this a planned pregnancy? And then I said, yes, it's a planned pregnancy. We had 2 miscarriages last year, and this is our last pregnancy. My husband just barely had his vasectomy. This is our last shot at having a pregnancy. And she was like, oh, okay. And she like smiled and she goes, well, I see 2. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? And she slowly takes the ultrasound wand back over to my uterus, and right there in 2 perfect little sacs, just 2 perfect little babies. They look like they were in little bubbles, just looking like they were chilling, hanging out, and their little heads were like leaning on each other and almost like they were cuddling in there. And I started crying and I was shaking and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Like, this is the best news ever. And it was just the most amazing thing to see. Like, ultrasound is cool anyway, but when you see 2 babies on ultrasound, and twins don't run in my family or my husband's family, we've been talking, and I guess like generations ago, there was like 1 set of twins. So my grandpa's grandma had a set of twins. But twins don't run in our family. And this was like our last pregnancy for sure because of the vasectomy. And it was just like, wow, this is so cool. And so then the ultrasound went a little longer, and then there was a little more testing to do because it was twins. And it was so amazing. And so we're so excited. But again, it's followed by, well, do we get to keep these babies? And so today, for this video, I wanted to announce this, and we weren't going to announce it this early, but it's Tuesday, the day of twos, and I couldn't help it. I just wanted to announce that we are having twins in this year of 2022 on February 22nd, 2022. We are announcing that we're having twins and that we have been blessed with 2 blessings this year. And the babies are due around September. The doctor isn't sure if I will make it that far. So it might be end of August, beginning of September when they come, but we aren't sure on that. And I'll share that as it happens. And so again, I'm hesitant to share this video. I'm hesitant to post on social media, but I am also a huge believer of prayer and hope and faith. And if you are a praying person, we would really invite you to please pray with us that these babies will grow healthy and strong and to whatever day they need to grow to make it on this earth. And I know that's a lot to ask, and I don't know, we're so excited about this, but at the same time, I have the reality of we lost our other baby at 13 weeks, and right now I'm 9 weeks and 4 days, and so I just feel like I'm not sure if we're going to make it past 13 weeks. I am taking special measures. I am being very careful with the chores that I do. Ryan has really taken over doing everything, and I'm so grateful for him. And I'm taking the progesterone, but there's really nothing I can do but wait. And so I'm sharing this information with you in kind of a tender place because we're not sure if we get to keep these babies because that's in God's hands. That's not our choice. And we hope that that's the plan for these babies. And we are so careful and hopeful and anyway, I just wanted to invite anyone else who would like to pray for our little family during this time, because we ended up telling the kids. We weren't going to tell the kids, but my oldest son, Caden, our oldest son, Caden, heard us talking. I just couldn't stop talking about it. I just couldn't keep it inside because I was so excited. I couldn't keep it inside. We hadn't told my parents that I was pregnant, but I think they kind of knew because I was pretty sick and not feeling great. And with the UTI, my mom was like, "Are you sure you're not pregnant? You're peeing a lot." And I was like, "I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant." So I like denied even though I was. But anyway, my mom called because she knew I had a doctor's office appointment for my kidneys, and I was laughing hysterically. I just looked at the phone and I said, "Oh my goodness, Ryan, I can't answer. I'm going to tell my mom. I can't answer. I can't answer. I can't answer." And he's like, "Just answer. You're not going to tell her." And I said, "Okay." And I just started laughing hysterically, and I clicked, "Hello." And I just started laughing, and I could not stop laughing. I was laughing hysterically, and my mom thought I was crying because I was laughing so hard. She says, "Oh my gosh, are you in the hospital? What's going on? Are you okay?" And I was like, No. I'm fine. Everything's fine." And I was like, I can't tell you what's wrong." And she's like, "Just what's going on?" And she was very concerned that I was in a lot of pain. And I was like, "Oh, I'm having twins." Or no, I said, "We're having twins." I didn't say I said we. I said, "We're having twins." And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So it's just the most amazing thing ever. And I'm excited right now, but also have a lot of trepidation would be the word I use. And so again, I know this is all in Heavenly Father's plan for us, and we are praying really hard, but again, we are praying if it be thy will, because if it's not God's will, then we understand that his plan, sometimes his plan doesn't align with our plan, even though it's what we want so badly. So if you wouldn't mind praying for us too, we would appreciate it. So I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to add the clips of us telling our kids, and if Ryan gets a chance, he says it's very busy at work today. I asked him if on his lunch break he would send me a clip of what his first initial reaction was. I should have done this video over the weekend with both of us, but I didn't think about it, and I wasn't planning on announcing this early, but because it's the day of twos, I really wanted to announce it today. And so anyway, if he gets a chance, he'll also send me a clip and I'll put this video together. But if not, he is also very excited. I'll speak for him. He actually did see the babies before, so he knew that there was two in there. He was watching the screen very closely, and when she went over very quickly, he saw both of them right in that moment. So I'm hoping he'll share his side of the story, because I haven't really asked him what was going through his mind right then. We were both in shock because, like I said, really the only twins were my grandpa's grandmas, and that was so long ago we didn't know them. And so anyway, we want to say thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so already, like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. I want to say thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video of us telling our kids, and if Ryan gets to send me that clip, then I will add that in too. And anyway, have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye.
Right? He's like, I was already sitting there.
Levi, scoot closer to Haley, Levi.
Emmett, candy right here.
Right here.
Okay, you guys. We have a very big surprise. Would you like to give your guesses? Trampoline.
Is it a new car?
A new car. That's a good guess. Candy. Let's see. Should we just hand them that and see if they can figure it out from the clue? Emmett knows the surprise.
A new baby!
But look at the picture.
It's a blue baby!
How many babies?
2! Twins!
What do you think?
Are they boys or girls?
We don't know yet.
What do you think, Hannah?
You might have 2 brothers or 2 sisters.
Are you excited or?
Sister, are you excited? Ow. Do you have another surprise? No.
This is why I'm going to need a lot of your help the next coming weeks.
I thought Dad made sure you couldn't have another baby. candy.
We got lucky.
Can we have a candy? Can we have like a candy?
Yeah, you can have one of my candies.
Ooh. Can we choose one?
Emmett, can
Who's
you
excited about
Can you say babies?
these?
What's this?
Babies? Babies.
Emmett, can you say 2? Look at Emmett, like this.
Let's have caramel.
Give Emmett a candy so he'll listen to it.
Let me bite it in half for Emmett.
I don't even know what kind it is.
He's not gonna want it in half.
Emmett.
Oh. Emmett, can you say 2?
What kind is this? No.
I don't know what kind they are.
Emmett, like
Oh,
this.
that was my favorite kind. She took it. You're worth it. You don't like it? Put it back.
Say 2. There you go, Katie.
That's
Wait.
ooh.
That couch.
Over here.
Nuts.
Can you
I'll
say
take
this?
that one.
Say,
I think that's coconut.
say 2.
I like coconut. Say 2, Emmett. Say 2 babies. Baby.
Yep. 2 babies. 2 buddies for Emmett.
Caramel.
Yes.
Can I have more than one?
No.
Jeez.
It's bedtime.
Cramming your face with chocolate.
You guys are like the kids on Willy Wonka that don't win. Well, how are you all feeling about that?
Good. I don't know.
Oh, you got my favorite.
Ew, what is it?
Coconut.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I was gonna get coconut. Yeah.
Were you surprised?
Uh-huh.
I was surprised.
I thought. So what happened? Yep. Dad got. I'm gonna say it.
Fixed.
Surgery.
Dad got surgery that made Mom have no babies. How did that happen?
It happened before I got the surgery.
It's good.
We kept it a secret for a while. Quite a while. Because we were worried if they don't make it, that we would be very sad and didn't want you to have to be sad again. Remember Skylar and Liam?
We hope they'll make it.
We hope so. We're praying real hard every night for them.
What's the due date?
September.
Oh, thank goodness. This September? That's only in a few months.
Yep.
But that gives me time to plan
What do you need to plan?
how to keep them out of my room. Lock the door. They can't walk. So that won't be
Yeah, they can't walk yet.
Not yet. But
Right
when
now, they're the size of a raspberry.
That's not that small.
2 in there. 2 raspberries.
Hey, Joyce.
We don't know. Well, okay, what's your guesses? 2 girls, 2 boys, or a boy and a girl? Boy, girl, boy, girl. Haley, your guess?
I hope it's a girl.
There's 2 in there.
I hope they're both girls.
Both girls.
So,
Kaden, please stop. That's strange.
I hope they're both boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll beat you just by 1. Nope, we have 6. We have 6.
He's counting Skylar and Liam.
So we'll have 6 boys. No, we'll have 9. We'll have 9 people in our family.
That's correct, Hannah.
Wait, what? 2, 4, 6. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good job.
I think 10, 11. We'll have 11.
When we go back to heaven, we'll have 11, but on earth, we'll have 9.
That's like a poem or something.
But
Go back to heaven, we'll have 11. But on earth, we will have 9.
And you are all mine.
I'm nervous for this video.